If your Whirlpool electric range is not heating evenly, taking too long to preheat, or simply not heating at all, the bake element could be the culprit. I'm William with AppliancePartsPros.com, and in today's video, I'll guide you through the process of testing and replacing the bake element. Don't worry if this is your first time working on appliances. It's easier than you think. Let's get started. With over 2 million products in stock and the know-how to help you do it yourself, we are AppliancePartsPros.com. For today's work, we'll need a multimeter, a Phillips screwdriver, and a pair of pliers. Also, please remember that safety comes first. Don't forget to unplug your electric range or turn the breaker off. With the power disconnected, we're ready to get started and tackle the first step in troubleshooting your range. Grab a Phillips screwdriver and remove the 2 screws securing the terminal block cover. Slide the cover down and off, then set it aside. Next, remove the Phillips screws from the back cover. You can leave one screw loosely in place in the slotted cutout to help hold the panel while removing the others. Once the remaining screws are out, lift the panel off and set it aside. Extreme care should be taken to avoid electric shock, which can cause serious injury. Do not attempt live voltage testing if you're uncomfortable using a multimeter around energized circuits. Plug the power cord back in. Moving to the bake element, unplug the connector. Set your multimeter to volts AC, which looks like a feet with a squiggly line. Test across the 2 red wires leading to the side of the oven. If 240 volts AC is present and the oven still doesn't heat, like we see here, the bake element has failed. Cancel the bake cycle and unplug the power cord. Since we found the bake element has failed, let's go ahead and replace it. This is a hidden bake element, so there are a few extra steps. Pull out the warming drawer. Start at the back of the range and remove the screw located just above the terminal block. Next, remove the 2 screws at the bottom front of the cooktop and slide the glass top to the left. Remove the screws securing the side panel at the top and rear. Then rotate the panel out. Disconnect the bake element wires, then remove the washers and the Phillips screws securing the element. Moving to the front, we removed both side panels so that you can more easily see what we're doing. Press on the front of the hidden bake compartment shield to disengage it from the frame, then let it hang down. Press in at the front of the hidden bake retainer to release the 2 tabs. Then rotate the retainer down and pull it out. If needed, flex the side of the retainer slightly to free up the bake element and slide it out from the retainer ports on the left. At this point, the bake element can be removed. Here's the old bake element and here's the new one. If you've already got one, great. If not, you can pick one up at AppliancePartsPros.com. Insert the new bake element into the retainer and confirm it is fully seated. Make sure the side of the retainer is returned to its original position so the element is properly secured. Slide the retainer and element back into place and push it upward. Press the front of the retainer until the tabs are secured into the oven frame. Rotate the bake shield back up and lock it into place, then reinstall the warming drawer. Move to the side and reinstall the washers, secure the screw, and reconnect the wires. Reattach the side panel and the glass top with the Phillips screws you removed earlier. At the back, reinstall the Phillips screws just above the terminal block. Plug the bake element connector back in. Reconnect the oven sensor wires, then secure the back panel and finally the terminal block cover. Plug the power cord back in. Great job tackling that bake element issue. We're eager to hear how your replacement process went, so feel free to share your experience in the comments below. If you discover that you need a new bake element, simply grab your model number and visit AppliancePartsPros.com. Most orders arrive in just a few days. Thanks for letting us be a part of your repair journey, and we look forward to supporting you on your next do-it-yourself appliance project.